Listen, stop panicking. You're not going to die. You're okay. Watch this. One thing that I've noticed and that I've dealt with in my own life is when people are on the verge of breakthrough, they usually start to have this fear and this anxiety. They start to have this panic that's like, oh my gosh. And then they end up backing out and they abort mission because the pressure is on. Right? So you can have this idea that you want this greater life. You want this business. You pray to God for change. You want change in your life. You want a new life. You want to get out of this life that you're in right now. But I've noticed that majority of people, because their nervous system has been wired a certain way, and because they're used to familiarity, and because they're used to being in their comfort zone, when God starts to introduce them to the opportunities in the life that they've been praying for, a lot of people, they freak out, they panic, they back out, and they abort mission. Why is that? This is the point. This is the threshold or the transitioning season where people start to back out and they sabotage everything. And right on the verge of getting everything that they've prayed for, they're like, I don't know if I can handle this. Because the thing is, understand something. To whom much is given, much is required. So that business idea, that opportunity, that blessing that you are praying for, it's going to require a greater level of responsibility. So the problem is that when people get on the verge of breakthrough, the pressure is on, things start to get real for them, and they start to think in their mind, oh, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to handle this. I don't know, what if this breaks me? What if I can't do this? What if I can't do that? Because everything that God is trying to give you, that new life, is going to demand that you become somebody better than who you are right now or who you used to be. It's going to demand that you grow in your areas of weakness. It's going to demand that you grow and come up to the standard of the person that can handle the weight of what God is trying to give you. And a lot of people perceive it like, I don't know if I can handle this. So they start to make up all these different excuses and start to justify those excuses of why I just can't right now, why I shouldn't, or why it's not supposed to happen right now. Then they start to tell themselves this lie of, well, if it's meant to be, it'll be. That's a lie from the pits of hell. And you will end up going the next 20, 30, 40 years and then being just like, oh, well, maybe it just wasn't God's will. But then you're going to be living with the pain of regret, which is going to be much more painful than this transitioning season that you're going through right now. So the problem is that when you get on this verge of breakthrough and things start to get real for you, like, oh, this is going to be a big responsibility. Now, the funny thing is that people think that this blessing is